Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brickworld. And in today's update we are going back to our elementary school project on the right side of the screen. As you can see it right now, that's the building. We are adding the final part of the roof, so we are finishing the outer part of the building, also adding a first classroom inside with a lot of children, other stuff, so stay tuned for today's elementary school update here. Last time we were working at that building, I added the lower part of that roof with a relative high angle. I was not quite sure about what I want to do with the rest of the roof here, and I'm not, now better to say, I'm now satisfied with the idea you can see right now here, adding it at a lower angle and having that lower angle like that. Of course, I'm going to add a little bit more of the roof on the right side, so we have the final part here, so we add the roll of the roof. And yeah, as you can see here, it's a lot of parts I have to use to get that angle and that roof I want to have, but I think it looks quite nice combined with the rest of the colors of that building. And you can see now in a speed build how I'm working at that. I created these bigger parts based off the 6x8 plates and all the tiles on top of it, and then I can add them here at the building. And it looks very, very fast here in the speed build because it's speed build. And of course, had prepared a lot of stuff here to make that roof parts. But at the end, in real time, it took me a lot of time to do that. As you can see, I'm not finished at the moment right now, but you can see what's the way I want to go with that building. A really nice looking building, I think, in my opinion. I really like how the look of that is right now, and that's something I want to finish now. We can put all the missing parts on the left side of the roof, and then we have a look at the back side, as you can see here. First, I had the idea to have also the roof a little bit open so we can see what is inside the roof, but I have these underlaying construction here and it looks not so nice. So I decided to put 3 layers of bricks here in medium nougat to close that gap, and now it's finished. The outer part of our elementary school is now fully finished. Of course, it's not a whole building because it's at the end of the table. Also added that little bird here, a seagull. And from the other side, as you can see right now, it's completely undone. Of course, they're going to add more and more rooms and more floors inside, but the outer part is now finished, and I really like how it looks. Here in that area, we're going to add today our first classroom, and I think it's a very nice looking building, and because it is at the side of the table, you have that cut through look, and here you can see how that will be benefit with the classroom. I started to work at the first classroom. Of course, it's an elementary school, so there are a lot of smaller children. Here's the teacher. We liked that figure to use as a teacher figure. We have that carpet here in front of that whiteboard, and also want to add more and more colors inside at the walls, etc., to make it a little bit more colorful inside. It is an elementary school, and I really want to have that more colorful look inside all the classrooms. I think that's a nice idea. We can work a little bit more at that classroom. I'm not sure about what we're going to in the future, but I think about at that location, and we have enough room for 2 more classrooms in that floor. So yeah, I think it's a nice size for that classroom, of course. Also adding all these little figures here, and then it looks like that. We have that part of the classroom finished. Of course, it's only one half, so there are not only 8 children or 9 children when you count the one at the whiteboard, and a lot of more children, but we have only that cut through look. And we are not having all the parts of the whole classroom. That's the cable coming from downside to the upper side, so we can add the roof for that, or the ceiling for that classroom in a minute, and add some lights to have a more complete look here. As I said, there are going to be more rooms in the future, but not for today. But that's the first classroom. I really like how it looks, but we're going to add now the ceiling. As you can see here, most of the ceiling is already done. I'm now installing the lights that are the light products from Light My Bricks. which I use everywhere in my city. Excuse me if you hear some problems with my voice, because I'm a little bit ill at the moment. So it's a little bit complicated for me to make these videos a little bit with my voice, but I think it's quite enough to understand me, or even it's a little bit complicated for me. But now we have to look from outside inside that first classroom, and it looks very, very nice. You see the completely different look when we have the lights inside, and that's how it looks from inside looking outside. And now we have a population of 800 minifigures here in the city, 10 new in today's update. We have some little Easter eggs with Harry Potter figures here in the classroom, some other stuff here at the backside of the room, and I really like how that classroom looks, and I think it's a good kind of blueprint for other classrooms for the upcoming added rooms here in the elementary school. But I really like how it looks. Just some final views, a little Easter egg with that frog tour here on that little cupboard on the left side. And yeah, that's how it looks. It's a little bit dark in the room at the moment, so you have no possibility to see a lot of other stuff here in the building. But I think it will very nice looking with, and everything inside that building is done in the near future with all the other missing classrooms and other rooms here in the elementary school. And yeah, just some other stuff I want to do in today's update is adding that lamppost here on our street outside near the signal post here. Signal box, of course. Just added the hole here, drilled it into the big here underlaying plate. Now we can install our lamppost here, because it was a little bit dark here in that location, and that is something I want to change in today's update also, because it looks not so good. But now we have some more light here, even if everything around it is unfinished, but the light looks much more better here. That's the final look for today's update. We did a lot of stuff here in the building. The outer part is done. I'm really glad about that. And also we added the first classroom inside, which is also a big achievement for today's update. And I really like how that elementary school is going in today's update. It's something I want to finish in the near future, that building. Also the underground area around it, or under it, of course. But that's it for today. So there's not a lot of something to say for the rest of my video today. Just Merry Christmas. And I think maybe I'm adding 1 or 2 new videos also in that year before Sylvester. But that's it for today. Elementary school is done. So thanks for watching, and bye.